Leslie Harris, New Zealand, is living fast, but he's not dying young. Earlier this year, at the age of 97, 3 weeks before his 98th birthday, Les raced at the Pukekohe 43rd Classic Motorcycle Festival in Auckland, making him the world's oldest competitive motorcycle racer. Leslie shared the track with his eldest son, Rod, who is 64 years old, and his 21-year-old granddaughter, Olivia. Together, they competed in the Regularity race, where the primary objective is to maintain the most consistent lap times. Maintaining consistent lap times holds paramount significance across all motorsports disciplines, granting race teams greater control over fuel consumption and vehicle wear, elaborated Tim, Les's son. This skill typically requires many years of honing, especially in the absence of modern timing equipment. In 2019, at the remarkable age of 93, Les clinched victory in this very event. However, his path to competing once more in subsequent years was marked by a series of unfortunate setbacks. His journey took an unexpected turn when he had to undergo a hip replacement shortly after his 2019 triumph. This procedure sidelined him from participating in other racing events for an extended period. In 2020, Les valiantly attempted to defend his title at the Classic Festival but encountered an unfortunate mishap. While preparing for a qualifying race, an incident unfolded as he mounted his motorcycle on the roller starters. Tragically, the bike slipped, causing Les to fall and resulting in the painful breakage of 6 ribs. Les luckily recovered without suffering any permanent damage. However, no events were held during the following 2 years due to COVID-19 restrictions. Fortunately, Les made a full recovery without enduring any lasting injuries. However, the subsequent 2 years saw a different challenge as the COVID-19 restrictions prevented any events from taking place. Thus, the 2023 festival at Pukekohe Park Raceway was an extra special edition for Les, as it had been a long time since he'd been able to race, not to mention the fact that he was competing alongside his family members for the first time. Additionally, it was the last time the event was to be held at the historic track, which has now been sold. Therefore, the 2023 festival at Pukekohe Park Raceway held particular significance for Les. It had been an extended period since he last had the opportunity to compete, making this event even more memorable. Furthermore, this race was a unique experience as he shared the track with his family members for the very first time. Adding to the sentimental value, it was also the final occurrence of the event at the historic track, as it had been sold, marking the end of an era. It was very important to Les to be able to ride the track and compete for a trophy he had won at a previous event, Tim said. Riding his treasured BSA Bantam 175 cubic centimeters, which can reach speeds up to almost 80 miles per hour, 130 kilometers per hour, Les incredibly managed to finish in 4th place. Olivia, who was competing for her first time and rode one of Les's beloved BSA Bantams, placed 21st, whilst Rod placed 8th. Les attached immense significance to the opportunity of riding the track and vying for a trophy he had previously won at another event, Tim shared. Astoundingly, astride his cherished BSA Bantam 175 cubic centimeters, capable of reaching speeds nearing 80 miles per hour, 130 kilometers per hour, Les achieved a remarkable 4th place finish. For Olivia, it was her debut on the racing scene, and she rode one of Les's beloved BSA Bantams to a 21st place finish. Meanwhile, Rod secured an impressive 8th place position in the race. Les has been racing motorcycles in New Zealand since his first official race 70 years ago, in 1953. Tim describes his dad as very active and somewhat of an anomaly for a person of his age. Les has been an integral part of New Zealand's motorcycle racing scene for 7 decades, tracing his journey back to his inaugural official race in 1953. Tim affectionately characterizes his father as exceptionally active and acknowledges that he stands as a remarkable anomaly, defying conventional expectations associated with someone of his age. He added, his passion is racing his BSA Bantam Classic motorbikes at whatever racing event he can enter. He is busy modifying his bike in preparation for the next event and to suit his aging and shrinking frame. As Les says, "I'm not finished yet, I don't need to leave." Les is planning to enter more events this year, and he's also eagerly awaiting the 44th Classic Festival, which is due to be held in February 2024 at the new venue of Manfield Circuit Chrysamon, in Fielding.